Yo, what is up everybody? It's Cherry Walls, and we are back with another video. Today we're diving into a topic that I know a lot of you are super curious about. It's something that seems almost unattainable for many of us, but I'm here to tell you that it's not as out of reach as you might think. Listen, we've all been there scrolling through Instagram, watching those travel bloggers casually strolling through the airport and straight into first class. They make it look so easy, right? Like it's just another day in their fabulous lives. It just looks so effortless. They're sipping on their lattes, lounging in those plush chairs and enjoying all the amenities that come with first-class travel. It's like they're living in a different world. You get the fancy lounge, the comfy seats, the champagne, the whole 9 yards. It's the kind of experience that makes you feel like royalty, even if it's just for a few hours. And you're stuck there thinking, man, I wish I could fly like that. But then you start to wonder, how do they afford it? Are they all millionaires? Do they have some secret trick that the rest of us don't know about? But then reality sets in. That stuff's expensive, or is it? You start looking at flight prices and your heart sinks. The cost of a first-class ticket can be astronomical, and it feels like it's just not in the cards for you. What if I told you that you don't need to be a millionaire to experience the luxury of first-class travel? That's right, you heard me correctly. There are ways to make it happen without breaking the bank. That's right, in this video, I'm going to share some of my insider tips and tricks on how to fly first class for less. These are strategies that I've personally used, and they can make a world of difference. So, buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get this show on the road. We're going to explore everything from timing your ticket purchases to leveraging airline miles and points. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit of strategies to help you score that coveted first-class seat without emptying your wallet. Let's get started. All right, so the first tip to scoring those sweet first-class deals is all about flexibility, specifically when it comes to your travel dates. Flexibility is key here, and it can make a world of difference in your travel experience and your wallet. I know, we all have our dream destinations and those perfect vacation days planned out months in advance. It's great to have a plan, but sometimes the best deals come to those who are willing to adjust their schedules just a bit. Imagine being able to visit that dream destination without breaking the bank, just by shifting your travel dates by a few days. But trust me, being a little flexible with your travel dates can save you a ton of cash. It's not just about saving money though, it's also about getting the most value for what you spend. You might find that by traveling a day earlier or later, you can upgrade your experience significantly. Think about it. Airlines are always trying to fill those seats, right? They don't want to fly with empty seats, especially in first class. So they often offer discounts to fill up the cabin. This is where your flexibility comes into play. By being open to different dates, you can take advantage of these discounts and enjoy a luxurious flight experience. So flying during the off-season or on weekdays when business travel is lower is a surefire way to find some killer deals. Off-peak seasons are typically less crowded, which means not only cheaper flights but also a more relaxed travel experience. You can avoid the hustle and bustle of peak travel times and enjoy a more serene journey. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are usually your best bet. These days are often less busy for airlines, which means they're more likely to offer discounts to fill up their seats. Plus, traveling midweek can sometimes mean shorter lines at the airport and a smoother overall travel experience. And hey, who doesn't love a good spontaneous adventure? Sometimes the best trips are the ones you didn't plan months in advance. By being flexible and open to new opportunities, you can discover amazing deals and have unforgettable experiences. So, next time you're planning a trip, remember to keep your dates flexible and be open to a little spontaneity. You never know what incredible deals you might find. Next up, let's talk about airline miles and points, baby. This is where the real travel hacking magic happens. If you're not already part of a frequent flyer program, you're seriously missing out. Sign up for every airline you fly, even if you only plan on flying with them once. You never know when those miles will come in handy. And here's the pro tip: use those miles strategically. Instead of blowing them on economy flights, save them up for that dream first-class upgrade. Trust me, the feeling of finally cashing in those miles for a luxurious experience is totally worth the wait. Chapter 3. The magic of credit cards. Now let's talk plastic, but not the bad kind. I'm talking about airline credit cards, people. Listen, I know what you're thinking. Credit cards? Debt? No thanks, but hear me out. Airline credit cards can be your secret weapon to unlocking those first-class perks without breaking the bank. Many of them offer amazing sign-up bonuses like enough miles for a free round-trip flight. Plus, you can earn points on everyday purchases that you can then redeem for flights, upgrades, and other travel goodies. Just make sure you're responsible with your spending and pay off your balance in full each month. Chapter 4. Sale alert, sale alert. Alright, this one's a no-brainer, but it's amazing how many people miss out on incredible deals simply because they're not paying attention. Airlines have sales and promotions all the time, especially for first-class tickets. The key is to stay informed. Sign up for email alerts from your favorite airlines and travel websites and follow them on social media. You can also use fare comparison websites and apps that track prices and notify you of any drops. Trust me, being the first to know about a sale can be the difference between paying full price and snagging that first-class seat for a steal. Chapter 5. Mistakes were made, but not by us. Okay. This last tip is for the true travel hackers out there, the ones who live for the thrill of the deal. You know who you are, the ones who get a rush from finding that perfect fare, the ones who have multiple travel apps on their phones, and the ones who are always on the lookout for the next big score. This tip is all about leveraging the mistakes that airlines sometimes make when pricing their tickets. Yes, you heard that right. Mistake fares. I'm talking about mistake fares and last-minute deals. These are the golden tickets for savvy travelers who know how to act quickly and decisively. Mistake fares occur when airlines accidentally list tickets at prices far lower than intended. This can happen due to a variety of reasons: technical glitches, human error, or even currency conversion mistakes. The key is to be vigilant and ready to pounce when these opportunities arise. Sometimes airlines make mistakes when pricing their tickets, and that's where you come in. Imagine finding a first-class ticket to Paris for the price of an economy seat. It sounds too good to be true, but it happens more often than you might think. The trick is to know where to look and to act fast. These deals don't last long, often disappearing within hours or even minutes of being posted. These mistakes can result in ridiculously cheap first-class fares, but you have to act fast because they don't last long. Websites and apps that specialize in finding these mistake fares can be your best friends. They constantly scan airline databases and alert you the moment a mistake fare is found. Some popular ones include Secret Flying, The Flight Deal, and Airfare Watchdog. Subscribing to their alerts can give you a head start in snagging these incredible deals. Use websites and apps that specialize in finding mistake fares and be ready to book your flight at a moment's notice. Flexibility is key here. The more flexible you are with your travel dates and destinations, the better your chances of finding a mistake fare that works for you. Sometimes you might have to make a quick decision and book a flight without much planning, but that's part of the thrill, isn't it? Last-minute deals can also be a goldmine for first-class travelers. Airlines often discount unsold seats as the departure date approaches. This is especially true for first-class and business-class seats, which are often left empty. If you're willing to wait until the last minute, you can score some amazing deals on these premium seats. Airlines often discount unsold seats as the departure date approaches. This is where your flexibility and spontaneity come into play. If you can pack your bags and head to the airport on short notice, you might just find yourself sipping champagne in a first-class cabin for a fraction of the usual cost. Keep an eye on airline websites and apps and be ready to jump on these last-minute deals as soon as they appear. So, if you're flexible with your travel plans and don't mind packing your bags last minute, you might just score an amazing deal. Remember, the key to taking advantage of mistake fares and last-minute deals is to stay informed and be ready to act quickly. With a bit of luck and a lot of vigilance, you can turn these travel mishaps into your own personal victories. Happy travels. Outro, bon voyage. So there you have it, folks. My top tips for experiencing the luxury of first-class travel without breaking the bank. Remember, it's all about being flexible, strategic, and informed. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to sipping champagne and enjoying those lie-flat seats in no time. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel hacks and adventures. And don't forget to check out the description box below for links to all the resources I mentioned. Until next time, happy travels.